galing San Beda, galing ng San Beda.
Coming to you live from the historical city of San Juan, nandito po tayo ngayon sa home of college basketball sa Phil Oil Flying Center for your 94th season of the NCAA with the theme Unparalleled Heights Through Sports Development. Mapapanood po tayo sa SNA Channel 23, SNA HE Channel 166, Liga and Liga HE Channel 183. For those abroad, tune in po tayo sa tfc.tv at para sa ating mga kapamilya na on the go using their cell phones, tablets or laptops, log in lang po sa sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCAA. It is the first game of your triple header Friday, July 27 kung saan maghaharap ang JRU Heavy Bombers sila MJ De La Virgen and Jed Mendoza kontra Letran Knights na pinangunahan nila Bong Quinto at JP Calvo. At mamaya naman po at 2 p.m. it will be the Arellano Chiefs versus the San Sebastian Stags. And for the last game of the week, the other Battle of Intramuros, Muralla versus Muralla. It is the Mapua Cardinals versus the LPU Pirates. As you can see, the JRU Heavy Bombers warming up, NJ De La Virgen needing their all-out support to get out of the slump dito sa ating Season 94. As you can see, JP Calvo, the veteran guard from the Letran Knights. Magandang hapon po, kapamilya. Ako po si Mix Bustos on the call today. Walang iba, kasama ang walang iba, kundi si Coach Hammer, Martin Antonia. Martin, brother, good afternoon sa'yo.
Magandang tanghali, Mix. Finally, we would be working together on a game. Napakagandang laban. The JRU Heavy Bombers looking for their first win. Ang Letran Knights gusto naman magkaroon ng back-to-back wins for the first time this season.
And speaking of the Letran Knights, they are at the middle of the pack as the teams getting traction here in the NCAA. Habang ang JRU naman is, want to get out of that slump. As I mentioned a while ago, Martin, can you run us through to the team standings?
Nangunguna pa rin ang LPU Pirates with a 4-0 record. Pinapangalawahan niya ng ating defending champion San Beda Red Lions. Sa baba, ang JRU Heavy Bombers 0-3. Ang Letran Knights, nabanggit mo nga, Mix, 1-1 yung kanilang record. And gusto nating makita kung mapagpapatuloy ng Letran Knights ang kanilang winning ways dito sa season 94.
And speaking of winning ways, nakakadalawang games pa nga as you mentioned ang Letran Knights, habang ang JRU naman is coming into their fourth game. They are 0-3 right now and they really need some firepower. Kailangan nila ng mga bomba, ng mga granada katulad nito ni MJ De La Virgen.
Mabigat ang inilaro ni MJ De La Virgen. Both teams coming from games against the San Sebastian College Recoletos. Talo ang JRU doon, but MJ De La Virgen nanguna 14 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists off the bench. Ang mabigat doon, 40% from 3. Pero wala siyang itinirang free throws. Might be able to get more points if he penetrated more. But of course, aantabayan na natin if he would continue to shoot sweet in this ball game. And kailangan natin i-mention ang kanilang big guy. Etong si Padua, maganda rin ang inilaro. One of the few guys na maaasahan ni Coach Vergel Meneses sa kanyang bagong rotation ngayong taon.
As Coach Vergel Meneses is looking for that ingredient to be able to step up. Napansin natin sa ibang games sila, Martin, na pinaghahalo-halo niya yung rotation, and perhaps Justin Padua and also Jarvie Ramos can be part of that winning ways. Pero lumipat naman tayo ngayon. Speaking of double digits, MJ De La Virgen, as we can see, Justin Padua, 13 points and 8 rebounds. Him with MJ De La Virgen, double-digit numbers. And speaking of double-digit numbers, steady hands. Steady itong big three kung tawagin natin ngayon season 94 ng Letran Knights kontra San Sebastian Stags, Bong Quinto, JP Calvo, and Jeric Balanza.
Makikita natin, Mix, 17 points, 16 points, and 15 points for these three guys. Across the board brilliance. And of course, yung aggressiveness nila getting to the line, yun yung naging big difference 35 free throw attempts compared to 10. Ang laking bagay niyan for Coach Jeff Napa and the Letran Knights to get those points dahil medyo hirap din sila on their half-court sets. Makikita natin 24 turnovers para sa Knights kontra sa 11 lang ng San Sebastian. Ito yung mga numbers nila, 19, 8, and 7. Check this. 17 points for Quinto, 16 for Calvo, 15 for Balanza. A combined 14 rebounds and 7 assists for this three. Yun ang masasabi natin, bagong Big 3 ng Letran Knights.
Yan nga talaga, Martin, no? Perhaps the experience in yung pagka-veterano nitong tatlong to, Jeric Balanza winning a collegiate championship noong season 91 with Coach Aldin Ayo. Pero Martin, Coach Hammer, bago tayo magsimula ngayon, let us welcome the our third member of our broadcast panel today, Ms. Chase Orozco. Hello, Chase!
Hello, Migs and Coach Hammer. Alam nyo, sobrang thrilled ako sa game natin ngayong araw na ito. Pero sigurado din ako na yung mga kapamilya natin na nanonood sa kanilang bahay ay excited na din sa laban ng Letran Knights versus the JRU Heavy Bombers. Kaya naman mga kapamilya, kung meron kayong questions or comments para sa amin ngayong araw na ito, huwag niyong kalimutan gamitin ang ating hashtag NCAA Season 94 and hashtag Galing NCAA. Migs and Coach Hammer.
All right, thank you, Chase. And of course, do not forget our Twitter handles. That's at ABS-CBN Sports, at Mix Pusos, at Coach Hammer 613, and at Chase Orozco on Twitter and on Instagram. Pwede nyo po kami i-message dyan. At makisaya ngayong araw ng Biyernes, July 27, sa aming pong pagbabalik. Ito na, JRU versus Letran, dito po sa Season 94 ng NCAA.
Mark Adrian Malyari, point guard.
Jed Mendoza, shooting guard.
Leonardo Esguerra, forward.
Richard David, forward. AJ Miranda, shooting guard.
JP Calvo, point guard. Jeric Balanza, guard.
Larry Muyang, center.
Christian Pajarito, power forward. Bong Quinto, forward.
Here we go, the starting five para sa JRU Heavy Bombers: Mark Malyari, Jed Mendoza, Leo Esguerra, Richard David, and Ajem Miranda. Para naman po sa Letran Knights, it will be Larry Muyang, JP Calvo, Jeric Balanza, Bong Quinto, and Christian Pajarito. Our game officials today: Romil Alcoran, Bert Gica, Loy Galica, and alternate referee Dan Marabe. Coach Hammer, your thoughts?
Both teams sticking to their starters, coaches trusting their players. The Letran Knights started strong last game kontra dito sa San Sebastian Golden Stags.
As Bong Quinto misses that first jump shot, rebound ng JRU. Mendoza looking for his first try for a three. That is good! First basket here for JRU Heavy Bombers, pero agad na tumatakbo ang Letran Knights. Bong Quinto, the big man running the floor. Bong Quinto, bucket and a foul.
Si Bong Quinto, yan yung strength talaga, Migs. Running the break, may ball handling skills. As we see this swing papunta kay Jed Mendoza. Tahimik siya ng first half nung nakaraan nilang laro. Sinimulan tong laro with a big three-point shot. But Bong Quinto, with the head of steam, taking contact and finishing. Dahil 4 nilalaro nito dati ngayon, adjusted going guy.
And going to that point, you took the words right out of my mouth, Coach Hammer. Nung mga bata-bata itong si Bong Quinto, pure 4.
Oo.
Pero nag-evolve siya to this stretch 4 na tumatakbo pa.
Mas nagiging wing guy na nga nilalaro.
Yun.
At mas may advantage siya pag dinadala niya sa poste yung mga kalaban. Nakikita natin yun sa kanilang opensa. RJ David. Dribble escape move, pull up. Meron talaga siyang tira na ganyan. At nagkakaroon siya ng mas mataas na kumpiyansa ngayon, Migs.
Gaano kahalaga, Coach Hammer, yung to get their offense early on para sa JRU?
Kasi nung nakaraan nilang laro, medyo maalat nung simula. 27-15 agad yun, nakamagandang run ang San Sebastian Golden Stags. Nung second half na lang sila nakakuha ng buwelo.
And everybody perfect so far. Larry Muyang getting an extra bucket to go.
Ganda nung slide na yon, being patient. And Larry Muyang looking in shape this year, moving better. Last game nila, yung three-headed monster nila sa big guy, yung Muyang Pajarito ang buhot, accounted for 21 points, 22 boards, and 3 assists. And more importantly, yung physicality nila sa ilalim.
Coach Hammer, ito yung struggles ng Letran during the recent years, yung finding a solid front line.
Exactly. Gone are the days nila Piñera, nila Rodriguez, Mac Andaya. So, nung nag-champion sila, they were playing that mayhem defense. Yung quickness nila ang binank on nila doon kasi Racal and Quinto were playing that 4 spot.
Mendoza again at the left wing, guarded by Quinto. This is a size disadvantage for Mendoza for 3. JRU, pasok yun. As Ajem Miranda gets that 3-pointer to go. Good offense to start the ball game.
Nahihirapan din talaga si Jed Mendoza to fabricate shots on his own. Pero natututo na rin siya magbigay ng pasa and create shots for his teammates as we saw on that kick out.
And speaking of fabricating shots, pinahirapan doon si Jeric Balanza pero offensive rebound dito para sa Letran. Christian Pajarito with a turnaround post move. Wala yun. Rebound dito ng JRU. Jed Mendoza. Pinasa sa corner pero wala. Deflected out of bounds. Ball will stay with JRU.
Bagong-bagong role para kay Jed Mendoza to mix as we see Coach Vergel Meneses being the lead dog, the alpha dog. Siya yung nagkikreate ng tira para sa sarili niya at sa kanyang mga kakampi. Last year, he was just doing his job, running the breaks, getting those 50-50 balls and scoring as you see him shoot another 3-point shot.
And he really wants to get his game going. I remember, Martin, nung unang laro nila kontra Mapua, nung second half na siya naka-score nun. Hirap na hirap siya to get his game going. Pero ngayon, 2 out of 2 mula sa 3-point line. JP Calvo, sumalaksak, getting away on the defense. Jeric Balanza pulls it up for 3. Short. Rebound by JRU. Running the break again. Dito, si Miranda. To David. Nahanap si Mendoza. Passes it up to Malyari. Hounded by Calvo. Jed Mendoza with an open lane. Wow! Pull-up jumper. 8 points para kay Jed Mendoza.
I credit half of that basket kay Esguera. Meron siyang baseline screen na binigay na flinip niya to a pin-down screen pag angat neto ni Jed Mendoza. Libreng-libre on top of that free throw line.
Importante talaga to hit those screens,
Exactly,
no?
exactly. And then the big guys to be committed to give those hard screens. Hindi pa nga hard screen yung nangyari dun eh. Maganda lang yung basa ni Jed Mendoza.
Jed Mendoza so far contributing to that cause. 5 out of 5 in this first quarter. As we can see, this first 3-point of the game para kay Jed Mendoza. Siya na nga ang inaasahan ngayon ng JRU. Ito na nga sinasabi mo yung pin down screen. Nahuli si Bong Quinto, open jump shot.
And that's the strength of his game. Eh. Gumagalaw talaga siya without the ball. Last year, doon siya nakakakuha ng puntos. Hinahanap lang nila sino yung magbibigay sa kanya ng pasa ngayon.
Pero ang tanong ko lang, Coach Hammer, as a main man, katulad itong si Jed Mendoza, usually kasi mga main man sa kanila nagsisimula yung bola eh, di ba? Pero can you be a main man while moving off ball, off the screens?
I could give you 2 perfect examples, Reggie Miller and Ray Allen. Moving without the ball, being more efficient in how they move. At napapagod din kasi yung dumidepensa sa'yo pag hinahabol ka nila ng hinahabol.
Tama yun. Gandang mga example nun, Ray Allen and Reggie Miller, of course, known to be one of the best 3-point shooters in the game.
And kung pupunta tayo sa NCAA, OG Minor was a very good player off the ball, getting those baskets, running on the breaks, and getting just smooth passes and quick post-ups.
And speaking of running on the breaks, nakawala doon si AJ Miranda. Pero sumabit, pinasabit niya doon si Larry Buyang to commit his first personal foul. An unfamiliar territory so far to start the season 94. Lamang ang JRU by 6.
They have been playing catch-up for their first 3 games, averaging around 50 points per game in the first quarter. Right now, wala pa tayong halfway mark. They're at 13. Good scoring, good shooting to start this ball game.
That's always a good sign if you're waxing out early as AJ Miranda splits those charities. Pansin ko dito, Martin, yung main clock natin, may konting malfunction.
Oo, dyan sa center, yung ating main scoring clock sa taas. Mahirap yan, Mix, especially for players dahil madalas dyan sila tumitingin pagka binababa nila yung bola, especially on late game situations.
Binababa ang bola ngayon ng JRU. Mendoza will try 3 for a 3, no good. Pero good look there by Mendoza. JP Calvo, tumatakbo. Naghahanap ng kakampi. Calvo wants a screen from Muyang. Calvo decides to kick it out to Quinto. Quinto, still 10 on the clock. More time to go. Quinto, driving to the baseline. Make that to the middle. Muyang. Oh, extra pass to Pajarito. Good pass there. Big man connection from Muyang to Pajarito.
Great look. Extra pass credit at hockey pass kay Quinto. Paangat na sana si Muyang, but passing up a good shot for an even better shot dito kay Pajarito. Using his length, paboarding na lang.
Better shot indeed because 5 points ngayon ang lamang ng JRU, 14-9. Mendoza wanted to get that ball pero ngayon si Muyang was too aggressive. Malaking bagay yun dahil 2 personal fouls na si Larry Muyang. Pero ngayon, babalik po muna tayo as Letran Knights will take a timeout. Magbabalik po tayo dito sa SNA.
Welcome back mga kapamilya, nanonood pa rin kayo ng NCAA dito lang sa SNA. Bukod sa pagiging parte ng Final Four this season, gusto ni Coach Jeff Napa na makabalik bilang top 1 ang Letran Knights. Para kay Coach Jeff, naniniwala siya na bukod kay Team Captain Bong Quinto at JP Calvo, kaya ng buong Letran Knights na mag-step up coming into this game. Para naman kay Coach Virgel Meneses, gusto niyang trumabaho ang JRU Heavy Bombers first half pa lang para hindi sila mag-struggle ng second half. What he would want the Heavy Bombers to get from this experience ay confidence sa sarili for them to feel what NCAA really is. Migs and Coach Hammer.
Pa kanina that they are really expecting a Final Four. Kumbaga minimum expectations yon. Di lang talaga iniisip, but that's always in the pipeline as a JRU gets to score right here. Confidence, tama yon. Ang sabi ni Coach Virgel, this is what they need. Coach Hammer, you would agree to be able to win more games.
Of course, they have one of the younger rosters dito sa ating liga. At yung repetitions, kailangan ng Heavy Bombers. Nakita natin yung rotation ni Coach Virgel Meneses. Medyo hindi pa pulidong-pulido. The more reps they get, the better that they would have a feel for the game. Para naman sa Letran Knights, arguably on paper, they have one of the best talents.
And speaking one of the best talents, this guy, Bong Quinto, got experience from the MPBL during the first season.
Naglaro yan sa champion team doon, yung Batangas. But more importantly, meron na siyang pedigree. He won a MVP award in the juniors ranks. He won a championship dito sa Letran Knights program in the seniors. Bigger responsibility ngayon para sa kanya.
And speaking of bigger responsibilities, this guy, all eyes on him as Jed Mendoza forces his way through. Walang tinamaan na rin doon. Bong Quinto running the break to Balanza. Wow! What a deception move. And a Jeric Balanza with that very graceful layup. Humahabol dito ang Letran Knights. Ito na lang po ang lamang ng JRU 16-13. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 94. And perhaps the proclaimed early on in the season, one of the twin towers para dito, make that 3 towers para dito sa Letran Knights. Christian Pajarito from CSB, Jeyo Ampohot, and Larry Muyang. Coach Hammer, itong iniintay ng Letran magkaroon ng solid big man lineup.
Trips nga itong kanilang mga big guys. Nasabi natin kanina, 21 points, 22 rebounds, 3 assists, and Muyang playing heavy minutes, under 25, Pajarito 20 minutes, Ambohot 20 minutes. Silang tatlo talaga yung nagpapalitan dyan on the 4-5 position. Meron din silang positional versatility dahil mabilis si Pajarito at si Muyang. Idagdag mo pa si Balagasa sa kanila, nakakadepensa on the pick and roll.
Kumbaga trips, kumbaga tong eats, kumbaga sa baraha. Itong tatlong to is one of the secrets or ingredients to success para sa Letran Knights. Bong Quinto sumasalaksak sa gitna, pero wala yun. Warding off with that elbow. Offensive foul ang tinawagan dito para kay Bong Quinto, and 13 perimeter points equaling the 13 points of Letran. Ngayon, as we can see another replay para dito kay Bong Quinto. Ang gandang layup sana, pero ayun no, may
Huli-huli
hawik.
extension. Nakawala na siya dun sa unang ng defender, pati sa help defender na break na niya, but the challenge on the cup, yun yung nahirapan siya kaya humawi sa mas matangkad na si Esguera.
That is the first turnover so far in this game by Bong Quinto. David, another foul called off the ball. Matatawagan dito si JP Calvo.
Dami ng mga bata ngayon, no, Mix. Pagka kumakat sila, hinahanap na nila yung contact, tapos aartehan nila as we see field goal shooting 60% for the JRU Heavy Bombers, 5 out of 11. Check that, 45% para sa Letran Knights. Pero yung pagkakat, tapos pag kinonta ka ng konti, yung mga referees na papapito kasi inaartehan na nila eh. Inaangat, ikinakalso yung kamay, nakakakuha ng free throws.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Good thing maybe kasi may
nakakakuha ka ng free throws.
Yes.
It's always part of the game.
Okay.
Pero if you're a player, kasi ang turo sa'yo ng coach, jump to the ball side, hit the guy. Pagka kumat, no easy cuts eh. Kasi pagka nakakapatungan ka niyan, pwedeng makakuha ng easy basket. Pero it's part of the game. Yan yung bagong trend ngayon sa basketball.
Kumbaga, Coach Hammer, nag-evolve na yung mga gulang factor.
Exactly. Hindi na lang yung mga defenders ang may gulang ngayon, pati yung mga offensive players. Thank James Harden. Thanks Steph Curry for those things. Eto, Letran versus JRU. Let's go Knights. 1 win at a time, sabi ni Philip Emerald.
Sabi naman ni Ron, let's go Knights, take home the W. Arriba. And checking in for the first time in this ball game, Bonbon Batilier. The transferee for the Letran Knights, Mendoza tumatakbo. big man in Esguerra. Jump shot, wala yun. Rebound, offensive rebound ng JRU. Carl Bordon. And recycles his own basketball. Extends the lead to 7 points. Calvo.
Maaasahan ding veterano yan ni Coach Vergel Meneses. Pero yung big guys talaga nila ang magiging important factor sa campaign nila this year.
Another offensive rebound dito para sa Letran. Setting up the play. Ito si Batiller. Naiwanan si Bordon. Pero foul downstairs. No free throws there para dito sa Letran. Foul will be on Carl Bordon.
Kinakapapa ni Bon Batiller yung laro niya dito dahil nung naglaro siya sa Colegio, talking about his time in the UE Red Warriors, siya yung talagang main guy eh. Dito he's playing a role, he's getting the ball on sweet spots, at titignan natin paano siya mas magiging effective pa.
And Agbong checking in also for the first time in this ball game. Ito ngayon JRU or make that Letran fairly younger lineup compared to the others. 4 seniors na ang mag-graduate. 3 guys or make that 6 guys are on their second year and third year. So, kumbaga, future is bright for Coach Jeff Napa.
Especially dito si Evan Agbong, na-recruit nila to out of Adamson. Very smart player. Lefty and can play that 3 and 4 position.
Speaking of smart players, na-outsmart nun ni JP Calvo with that first step and that with that easy layup para dito kay JP Calvo. 20-15. Last 2 minutes po dito ngayon sa first quarter. Esguerra. Hey David, jump shot sa gitna. Masyadong malakas. Rebound by Ambohot.
And how about the improvement neto ni JP Calvo from being a forgotten man noong kanilang championship run to being the solid lead guard para sa Knights?
And knocks it down itong si J.O. Ambohot. One of the first threes of the ball game para dito sa Letran Knights. 2 points ang lamang ngayon ng JRU. As I mentioned, 1 out of 3 dito from the 3 as MJ De La Vergen takes his attempt, no good. Tumatakbo po ulit ang Letran Knights. 3-on-3 break. JP Calvo forces his way in. Pero offensive rebound by Ambohot, wala yun. Again, another board para dito sa Letran. Batiller sizing up. Bordon right here. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Batiller drives to the left. Switching gears pero rebound ulit ng JRU. Agad tumatakbo dito si Carl Bordon. Bordon, nasipa ng konti. Bordon escaping, threading the needle, gets the foul.
Yun yung pinakamahirap gawin as a defender. Yung nagpa-backpedal ka tapos magsha-shuffle to cover the guy penetrating. And Carl Bordon having the presence of mind kahit natapikan. Ito bahagyang tumama sa paa ni Balagasay. Pero yung nagpa-backpedal ka, that's a no-no for a defender. You would rather want your big guy to sprint on the paint at mag-abang na lang dun.
Just in case kung you will go for an alternate sa back pedal, kumbaga pwede siguro mag-laterals o basta tama ka doon, sprint down to the paint, abangan mo na lang doon.
Yun ang turo sa mga
Protect the
big guys
basket.
dahil disadvantage kapag nasa labas ka pumipick up. Not saying na medyo mabagal si Balagasay, he can cover that perimeter. Pero yung backpedaling, that's a very hard thing to do.
Pag gano'n ba, pag nagbaback pedal, prone ka rin na sumundot-sundot?
Actually, anytime that a big guy is defending a small guy, ano nangyayari? Nagiging prone sila sumundot.
Yun. So ngayon, switching up gears, 2-1-2 zone press for JRU, switching it up. Franyu, also first time checking the ball game, Batiller. Muscling his way through, pero napalakas ang pasa doon. Bola ng JRU. 2-for-1 possession dito, 2-for-1 opportunity para sa JRU.
Medyo nanlamig na rin ang shooting ng JRU dito towards the latter part ng ating quarter. Natatandaan natin, for 6 minutes, Mix, they placed 13 points on the board agad. Pero medyo nanlamig na.
Passes it inside. Santos to Bordon. Pulls it up. Too short. Rebound ni Balagasay. They have a shot clock remaining to end this first quarter. Batiller playing point forward. Dito for this possession. Commanding his troops. Again against Bordon. Might be a mismatch as a Batiller. 3 seconds difference on the game in the shot clock. Batiller. Pick and roll play. Pero gets a foul there is Christian Balagasay.
Yung mga big guys ng Letran Knights, all arms and legs, ano? Muyang, Fajarito, Balagasay, Ambohot, ang hahaba eh. So pagka pinasahan mo dun sa airspace nila, lob pass, or kahit medyo malayo, nasasalo yung bola as we see that pick and roll action.
Siyempre, sa rebounds din.
Oo. And yun yung trend na rin eh. Naghahanap na rin with, as you see Christian Fajarito on your screens, guys are not only tall, lanky din eh. Mahaba yung wingspan to cover space.
1 out of 2 is Balagase, pero ang ball nakuha ang offensive rebound and ball will stay with the Letran Knights for an opportunity to be able to tie this game or bring it down to 1 point. The point guard inbounding this basketball. Naghahanap ng kakampi. Kay Ambohot, Pumeke. Oh, high-low play to Balagase, pero wala yun. Too short. As JRU will end this first quarter strong with a 3-point lead, 22-19, as we can see some of the first quarter highlights.
Mga ampag dito ng mga shot troopers si Coach Vergel Vineses at Jed Mendoza. Maganda rin ang simula with 8 points. Yung mga ampag at dagdag ng mga ibang players as we see the Letran Knights slowly glowing in.
22-19, Coach Hammer. Para po sa ating mga NCAA viewers, dyan lang po kayo. Magbabalik po kami dito sa SNA.
JB